As most of you know, Team Northern Ontario failed to make the playoffs at the Scotties, primarily due to that early 4-game losing streak which put them out of contention. But despite the disappointment, the local squad made the best of a bad situation, reeling off 4 straight wins and giving local fans something to cheer about. Jonathan Wilson has this wrap-up of Team McCarville's week at the Scotties.
We didn't have too many opportunities. They jumped over all of our misses.
It wasn't the start anyone in Thunder Bay expected. Krista McCarville and Team Northern Ontario fell behind early in their first 2 matches against Saskatchewan and Team Canada and just couldn't complete the comebacks. Then there was the epic collapse against the Sturmey rink on Sunday afternoon, where a 5-1 lead turned into a 10-6 loss. Their slim playoff hopes were virtually eliminated on Monday morning after a 9-3 loss to BC.
We're not making those key shots when we need to, and just doesn't seem to feel like our old team.
Yeah, we definitely had a tough start to the schedule too. Definitely weren't thinking that we were going to be 0-4, but here we are.
From that point on, McCarville's team switched their focus to getting some wins for the local fans and also turning around how they felt about themselves. That 4-game skid was followed by a 4-game winning streak with convincing wins over the Skurlik rink from Alberta and the team from Nunavut. Students from McCarville's school were there to cheer them on during a whopping 15-2 win over PEI. And in their final win over the New Brunswick squad on Thursday, the fans at the Gardens rose to their feet to salute the local squad one last time.
We had a tough start. Like, the teams we played were really strong. And we're just thankful the crowd hung in there with us. They didn't start booing us. They were still cheering right till the end. So that helped a little bit.
Just having the crowd on our side has been unbelievable, knowing that they're there cheering for us, and just to have all of those people behind us is such an amazing feeling. And we don't know when we're going to be able to experience this again.
We are just extra grateful, and I feel like even though we started 0-4 and it wasn't what we envisioned, I feel like we're still grateful and took in the whole experience, because there's lots of people who will never get a hometown Scotties.
Those 4 wins at the end of the Scotties could help the team qualify for Olympic pre-trials in the fall. McCarville says they've been watching the points race for that big event, but they've made no decisions at this point whether New Brunswick's Andrea Kelly will stay with the team for the 2025-26 season.
We actually haven't even talked about that yet, but obviously if we get a pre-trial spot, that makes things a lot easier to decide if we're going to play together or what we're going to do. But we committed to 2 years knowing that it's the Scotties were going to be here in Thunder Bay, and we didn't really talk about beyond. I think we definitely need a little bit of time, just a little break right now, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Jonathan Wilson, TBT Sports.